Here we are again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So in this edition we'll be doing the shoes I kind of acquired recently, which I'm really excited about because I love shoes and I'm excited to show you guys what I have. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm not sure, is sitting here. So actually what had happened was,
see, what had happened at first was
I already recorded everything, and then I just realized that the video was too long to post all at once. So I already recorded what shoes I bought recently. It's just, I think with breaking it down and everything, I had time to sit down and kind of reevaluate the formatting. So what I'm going to do is kind of sit and talk through the shoes, and then I don't know what side, left or right, you're gonna have just a more close-up view of what the shoes look like, and then yeah, you guys get to evaluate them for yourself. I've obviously worn them all already. So there's gonna be a little bit of dirt, a little bit of creasing on them, but that's cool. Shoes are meant to be worn. So let's get into that. Woo! Cool. So the first thing I have is a pair of Clark's Originals Wallabees. That's the box here. I like to keep all of my boxes as much as possible, just for like storage space purposes, and just keeping my shoes clean. It helps with that a lot too. I got rid of all of the packaging, so whatever. That's what they look like here. So if you look to, I don't know what side I'm going to put it on yet, the left or the right, you get a close-up view of what they look like. I really like them because, first and foremost, I like the color. A lot of my shoes slash sneakers end up being black or like very odd colors. I have like orange shoes, I have like a lot of black, I have blue, so I don't really have a neutral pair of shoes. So I was really excited about getting these in the neutral color because of the fact that I don't have a tan pair of shoes, and there's like really nice detailing just like right on at the top, like a floral detailing at the top too, which I like a lot too. And then, as I was mentioning before, I interrupted myself, I really like the gum sole. Like I don't have a pair of shoes that has a gum sole, so this is just a lot of new things for me, and the style is just like super timeless, so I can see myself wearing it for an extended period of time, which is something that's important to me. So the gum sole is really comfortable to walk on, and then the shoes have a leather insert as well too. I wore them for the first time, and then they were immediately comfortable. So just like as wear continues to happen, I know that it's just going to be like effortless comfort. That's also really exciting. And I've wanted a pair of them for a long time, and I finally got a pair. So again, that's always exciting. Delayed gratification, am I right? So then the next pair that I have, I'm not going in any particular order. You see me looking down, I'm looking at the boxes in front of me. I'm just gonna pick whatever my heart feels like picking. And so that's gonna be a pair of, can't see properly. This is a pair of Suicoke sandals. Suicoke sandals. So the style that I got is the KAW-VS in the gray color. Let's take them out of the box. This one I still have the packaging. So that's what they look like here. You're going to see close-ups on. Again, I haven't decided what side yet. I really like these. They're super duper comfortable. This is my first pair of like, so many firsts right now. Oh my god. This is my first pair of like slides. I wear a lot of shoes that cover my whole foot. So this is a pair of slides. Selling factors for this pair of Suicokes is the color, gray. They're a nice suede, so that adds a little like element of, excuse me, finesse to the shoes. I really like the Velcro strap, so it adds an element of adjustability. There's a Vibram sole too, so that is also a lot of fun. And then there's like a really cool feature on the heel. If for any of you guys, if you own a pair of Suicokes or if you intend to purchase them, which I think you should, on the heel there's like a little bump, which you would think is uncomfortable, but I think it adds just like an extra element of comfort, because like with sandals in general, like when you walk in them and your heel obviously is heavy, which holds a lot more of your weight, it just provides a space for wear and tear of the sandal, so it's just extended comfort, which is really fun for me. So I'm excited to continue to wear these and see where they take me and how they continue to wear, because so far I've really enjoyed wearing them. And so the next pair of shoes, sandals, whatever you want to call it, footwear, I have acquired since the beginning of the year, because when this comes up we're going to be somewhere in June, hopefully, is a pair of Doc Marten sandals. It's a collab between Doc Marten and Suicoke. So I'm going to just quickly take these out of the box, give a quick look about what they look like just in the air. Again, I'm going to say this again, you're going to see what they look like on my feet on this, somewhere on the side of this video or in a little square or somewhere. I've been looking for a pair of sandals like this for a really long time. I know, like, through my search I found that like brands like Teva or Teva, I don't know how to pronounce it, make sandals like this, but I'm a sucker for a chunky sole, and I also own, including this, I think this makes my 5th pair of Doc Marten shoes or whatever. So if, as you can tell, I really generally like the style that Doc Martens provide me. So when I saw that this was a sandal that was going to be made, I got really excited. I know some Doc Martens, like my first pair was like I think the 1461s, the lows, and that leather was so hard to break in. Like, it took me a long time, and even now to this day sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, why do I still wear them? But I love them. Effortlessly chic. The leather is still 100% intact. I've worn them in rain, I've worn them in the wintertime, salt, all of that stuff, and the leather is still intact. The heel is still intact, and I've had them for a decent amount of time. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Doc Marten shoes. And the fun part about these ones here is you get like the technology, like the airwear technology, so they're very, very bouncy and they're super duper comfortable. I went on with that whole tangent about being uncomfortable, shoes being uncomfortable, to say that these sandals here are extremely comfortable. So there's the airwear technology, so it literally feels like I'm like bouncing when I wear them. And then it has like the more engineered type of look that Suicoke generally tends to give you. So we've got the best of both worlds here. And I really enjoy them. I think they're a solid pickup. Again, I see myself wearing them for a long time. There's like not much in my closet that I can't wear them with, which is always a plus. Always a plus. So on to the next pair of shoes. I've got the New Balance Times. Is that how you say it? I just know that when I'm reading it, it's X. But New Balance Times Aimé Dore 550s, like the most recent drop. I got them in this like navy and burgundy. It's a burgundy color. The laces are the OG laces that they came in, but they also come with 2 additional laces, again, that I'll show on the side view. There's already creasing in them. I've been wearing them. These are super duper comfortable. It has like the ortholite insole too. So that I don't know. I don't remember when comfort became like, obviously comfort's something that I think about, but like me being excited about an ortholite insole, I don't know when that became a thing. So that, they have this too, and they've got the inside of this one. It says International Friendship Through Basketball, which is great because I mean I don't play basketball, but you know I can only assume what sports does to people, right? No, okay, that's fine. I think the silhouette is just such a solid silhouette, and they're easy to wear, and the coloring is nice. I like that the fact that the color of the shoe isn't a solid white; it's an off white, so that kind of adds a bit of contrast to the red and the blue together. And then yeah, I don't know what else to say other. And then there's like little hits of gray too. I don't know if you guys can see them. So there's a lot of good things going on about the shoe. It's so tastefully done too, so that's always great. I'm not really someone who's like hype obsessed. I know, like, I pay attention, I see stuff go around or whatever, and then if I like it and if I can afford it, and then also if I can get my hands on it, then I will. But otherwise it's just, I enjoy just looking from afar. But I'm really happy that I was able to get my hands on these here because they're just that great of a shoe, and they're classic too. So timeless, 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 timeless. Excited to continue to wear them for a long time, hopefully. I really hope so. And so we're gonna move on to another pair of shoes. How many shoes do I have total? 2, 4, 6 pairs total. So we're on pair 5 right now. Another pair of New Balances because, as I mentioned, something in me switched, and comfort has been the main priority when I'm looking for a pair of shoes, and New Balance offers that. So that's the box here, a pair of Made in USA, 1400s. I've got them in the black color. You know what's really cool about New Balance? Their ends are reflective. If I can get this to reflect a little bit, I'd be so cool. Or not, I would be cool. That would be really cool. So what's the folding? All of this information, as I mentioned, will be linked somewhere, right? Right. So that's the 1400 BKJ. So simple. They look good and they're comfortable and they're blacks. Another black pair of shoes. Why am I not surprised? As I was mentioning before, just like black shoes makes me do the Birdman hand rub. I don't know, there's not much to say about them. I like the laces on them. I like how thick they are because I feel like laces in general tend to be, I don't like round laces. There's something about round laces that it just doesn't quite do it for me. So these ones are thicker and flat, which I like a lot too. And they're not white, they're gray. So that kind of ties into the N on the side too, which is really, really a lot of fun. And that's just like a lot of subtleties that New Balance pays attention to. So I got my first pair of New Balances when I was in high school, and true to character, I got them in a very absurd color. They were like a fluorescent green almost, and I wore them. I loved them. They were comfortable, but at some point I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wear these anymore. They're green. So I got rid of them and hadn't really purchased a pair since, but had always been obviously known about the brand and like kind of kept my eyes peeled a little bit, but their stuff is really good, right? So I'm just excited to kind of start collecting more of those. Growing up and like hip hop or whatever, you see a lot of like Jordans and like Nike shoes and all of that stuff. So growing up, that's a lot of where my attention was kind of pointed towards. And I'm just like, now as I'm growing older, trying to like broaden my horizons a little bit, because then there's like, in my research for New Balances, there's just like a whole ass culture that I wasn't even aware of for these shoes. Some of them are a little daddish, I can admit it, but then they have some really cool stuff too. Which brings me to my last and final pair, another pair of New Balances. This is the box, and just like true to their history too, all of their boxes are gray because that's their color, and it's such a minimal box. These are a newer silhouette, I think, based off of my research, because I like to try and, you know, do my research. So the model is the 2002R, and I got them in this taupey color. I'm going to show you what they look like just quickly out of the box. That's what they look like just quickly out of the box. And yeah, I like these. I don't know what drew me to them. There's something about the silhouette that just brings a lot of familiarity, like a little sense of nostalgia. And what is it? Another ortholite insole? Something along those lines. They're comfortable. It is simple and it's sleek, and you know, like you can't go wrong with stuff like that. So that's what that is. That only comes with that one pair of laces, which is not a big issue because I have like a lot of laces laying around because I switch my laces out a lot. So yeah, that's everything. Okay, 3 videos later, and I'm finally able to get through everything that I've purchased in the past 6 months. I thought 6 months would be a good idea. Like, oh, I didn't buy that much. The video's not going to be that long. The video was long. I played myself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Maybe I'm thinking of doing these maybe quarterly, like once every, what's a quarter of 12? Once every 3 months. So the videos don't end up being as long, and then it's just one video. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Or just purchase less stuff. That's also a good solution. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini series of recently purchased items. If you enjoyed it, like, and then subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm very excited to bring you guys some more YouTube videos. See you guys later.